Hello, welcome to Board Game TV, and welcome to the final special playthrough of Marvel Legendary to celebrate the release of Endgame on home format. Hope you got it. Hope you got it already. Came out yesterday. Ah, the MCU. How I love thee and how I dread what's coming next. So, we are playing against Strife. He always leads the MLF. Stack this Master Strike next to Strife. He gets +1 for each Master Strike stacked next to him. Each player reveals a X hero or discards a card at random. And I want to say that I've loved playing this. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games. I love Marvel superheroes. And I've enjoyed every bit of it. I hope you enjoyed it too. And for those of you who say, hey Chris, man, whoa, slow the brakes down on this. Don't want to burn through your legendary playthroughs. Well, let me tell you, we've barely gone halfway through the villains and the heroes, and they even have another expansion, big box expansion coming out. So not anytime soon are we going to burn through this. We're going to play in the Executioner song. 8 twist. Villain deck includes 14 cards for an extra hero, which was Deadpool. I put him in there, and no bystanders. Whenever you play a hero from the villain deck, that hero is captured by the closest enemy to the villain deck. Each villain gains +2 for each hero it has. When you fight an enemy, gain all the heroes captured by that enemy. Twist, KO all heroes captured by enemies. Then play another card from the villain deck. Evil wins if non-gray heroes are KO'd or carried off. Okay. So what do we have? We have a Deadpool. Okay, well he's going to be captured by Strife. Let's see what we have here. We'll have 4 recruit and 2 fight. And my heroes are Cable, Nightcrawler, Iceman, and Professor X. So let's see what we want here. Okay, I'll take this Cable here. We get +2 when fighting only the Mastermind, which will come in handy. Okay, and we have another Deadpool. Eesh. Yeah. 2 fight, 4 recruit, and I will take this Nightcrawler right here. Teleport. And well, another Deadpool. Okay, so let's talk about Strife and the Executioner song. Strife was introduced during that storyline. I remember when that came out. It was a big deal at the time in the early 90s. Basically what it is Strife is either a clone or a different version of Cable. And basically what he did was he made himself look like Cable and then shot the hell out of Professor X, mortally wounding him. So they said, you know, he came back. And it was a big crossover event for a long time. Then after that, they didn't use Strife that much. Strife is actually a pretty cool villain. He's got like mental type powers. And he's one of the better X-villains. I don't know, he's in my opinion, he was very underused, but the Executioner storyline is it's a pretty memorable storyline. It's very much a 90s storyline, don't get me wrong. It's 3 fight, 3 recruit. And I'll take this Disaster Survivalist Cable. There we go. Next up, we have Wildside. Fight. If you fight Wildside in the sewers or bank, KO 2 of your heroes. Okay. I messed up on the teleport. Oh well. Okay, we'll go over that in just a second. Alright, let's see here. I have 3 fight, 4 recruit. I'll take this Professor X. And I'll take this. I'll take a sidekick. Okay. Next up, we have another Deadpool. Oh, he's actually going to get captured by Wildside. So Wildside's here now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go over what teleport is. Instead of playing, you may set aside a card with the keyword teleport. If you do, add it to your new hand at the end of your turn as an extra card. So that's what that is. Okay, I don't have enough to beat Wildside. So I basically only have 4 recruit. And I'll take this Professor X here. Okay, we have Forearm. To fight Forearm, you must also reveal 4 hero cards with different card names. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I have a sidekick, so let's put him back, and I'll take 2 more cards. Okay. Well, I have 4 recruit. And again, I'll take this right here. Okay, and then I have another X, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, well, I would have revealed 4 cards with different names, so I'll take 4 of them out, and we'll beat him. There we go. Scheme Twist. Okay, whenever you play, KO all heroes captured by enemies. Okay, here we go, right here. He just got all these KO'd, that's 3. Then play another card from the villain deck. Okay, it's Savage Land Mutants, and when you fight, when you draw a new hand of cards at the end of the turn, draw an extra card. Okay, let's go over our heroes. Well, I've already talked about Professor X in my other video. I like him. I think they tend to come up with excuses or ways to get rid of him so he won't be active because he's just too powerful. Like in the movies, they always, they knock him out or do something with him so where he can't be involved and stuff. And I like his portrayal in the movies by both McAvoy and Patrick Stewart. Let's see here. 3, which ain't going to do me any good. And then 4, which I'll take this Iceman right here. Okay. Okay, you may put a hero from the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. Okay, I'll put him on the bottom of the hero deck. How about that? I'll put that one. Ooh, this is a good one. And then I have 3, because I have another X, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and I have enough 7. Okay, I have enough to beat or hit Strife one time. Reveal the top 6 cards of the villain deck. Play all the Master Strikes you revealed. Put the rest back in random order. Okay. What does it say? The top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have any Master Strikes, so that's good. We got lucky. We got lucky with that. And now for my recruit, I have 5 recruit, and I will take this Professor X. Okay. Okay, 5 more recruit, and I'll take this Professor X to fight, which I can do nothing with. So that's fine. Okay, and we have Deadpool, and they're going to get captured by the Savage Land Mutants. Okay, Cable. I think I've talked about Cable before. I like Cable. I always like Cable. I especially liked him in the X-Men cartoon and from the early 90s. He's really good in that. I like Brolin's portrayal of him in the Deadpool 2 movie. He's not one of my favorites, but I like him. I don't ever dislike him. I actually like him. I think he's kind of cool. I think he's just basically a Terminator, really, to be honestly, from one of them alternate futures. So, yeah, always like Cable. Alright, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, if it's villain, you may fight it. Okay, it's not going to be a bystander. We don't have any. But I do have 3, 3, 6, 7, so I can hit Strife again. A wound from the wound stat becomes a master strike that takes effect immediately. Okay, alright, well, alright, a wound from the wound stack. Alright, he gets +1. Each player reveals or discard a card at random. Okay, I have to discard a random card. Which I've played these 3. So, and let's see, well, okay, it's that one. And he's moving 2 recruit, and I'll take a sidekick. Okay, and we have more Savage Land Mutants, and this idiot is now out of the bank and sewers area. Okay, I have 4 fight, which I will fight this guy. Wait a minute, I think they get... Yeah, he's +2, so I can't. That's not going to be good enough. I'll fight him. I'll get an extra card at the end of the round. And 3 recruit. And, you know, I'll take this Nightcrawler here. Okay. I have more Savage Land Mutants. This time I get 7 cards. So... Oh, I drew 6. Let me draw one more. Okay, well, 3 fight. I'll fight him and get an extra card. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8. And I will take Iceman's Master card here with a 7 fight. Wow. Okay. And then we have a Scheme Twist. Okay, so we have 2 more. Yeah. And I have to play another villain card. And this guy's 0. To fight 0, must discard 3 cards that cost 0. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more then when we lose. So let me shuffle. Nightcrawler, I've always kind of liked. He's, you know, not one of my favorites, but I've always liked. I thought the look of him was cool. His powers are pretty cool. I thought Cummings did a good job of him in the X2. I didn't care for his portrayal, whoever the hell played him. I didn't care for the way they just did his character in the newer X movies, Age of Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix. But I always like Nightcrawler. You know, I always find it interesting. He's a, you know, he looks like a devil, but he's really a strong man of faith. So, what are you gonna do? I mean, and he could hate the world. He could have easily been a villain, and you know, he turns out to be one of the best good guys you can get. Okay, I can discard 3 cards that are 0. Okay, and I will fight 0, and I will beat him. Okay, that leaves me with 2 fight, which I can do nothing with. 2 recruit, and I guess I'll get another Professor X there. So I can chain that stuff. Okay, so he's getting captured by the Savage Land mutants. Okay, we know it's not going to be bystander, but it's 3/3. It's 6, 8. So that's enough to hit Strife again. Each other player reveals an X hero or gains a wound. Okay, I have to gain a wound because I played him, so let's gain a wound. And I only have 2 recruit, so you know what? Might as well go for another sidekick. His turn. We have Rainfire. Escape. Rainfire becomes a master strike that takes effect immediately. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Okay. Okay, well, this is good. So I drew him and him, which is going to be 8. So I'm going to hit Strife again. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Put 1 into your hand and discard the rest. Okay, I'll put this in my hand and I'll discard the rest of those. So that gives me 2, 4, 6, 8. And I'll take this cable here. There we go. Okay, and all we have to do is hit Strife one more time. And we have some more Savage Land mutants. And I'll have to shuffle. And last but not least is Iceman. I've always liked Iceman because he was in that group, the Champions, that I mentioned in another video, which was a superhero group created in the 70s. Had Hercules, Iceman, Angel, Ghost Rider, who's my favorite, so of course I like that group. Black Widow. The book didn't last that long. It lasted maybe a year. There was some crappy villains in that book, and it was just an oddball book. And of course, Spider-Man's Amazing Friends cartoon I like, and I like them the X-Men stuff. However, recently, Iceman, after years and years of being a heterosexual, all of a sudden just turned out to be gay. So basically, Marvel and their diversity crap wanted a gay superhero. Of course, they don't have the talent to come up with a new original person, so they got to make an existing person gay for their agenda. And of course, they hire this guy named Santa Grace or whatever, who has no experience writing comic books. He's a horrible writer, but he's gay. So we got to get a gay guy to write our gay superhero. Comes up with this, and of course, sales tank. The comic is garbage. It's because nobody wants to see Iceman trolling dating sites looking for a date. Nobody wants to see Iceman come out to his parents. I don't want to see that crap. Who wants to see this garbage? For God's sake. So, of course, the comic tanks. Of course, the guy who writes the comic blames everybody but himself. You know, you just a bunch of toxic, hateful, racist, homophobic people, blah, 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 blah. Never mind the fact that the comic is garbage, that nobody wants to read it. So you think, hopefully Marvel will learn their lesson and quit doing that crap. Quit hiring these idiots who don't know how to write comics because they just happen to be that diversity checks box. Quit taking established heroes and just turning them all the way around. Stupidity. I mean, come on. I know they try to say it was like he was mind wiped or forced into it or something. Come on. So Iceman went down. They took a good superhero, a beloved superhero, and just flushed him down the toilet. Ugh. So we have 3 recruit, 6 fight. You get +1 for each other hero you played this turn. It's still not good enough because it's only going to be 7 and I need an 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat this guy right here so he don't escape. And I have 3 recruit and I will take this Professor X. Okay. Scheme twist. Okay. So we have to KO. We only have 1, so we KO him. And then we have to play the next villain card, and it's a Master Strike. So he's now at 9 we have to do. Okay, well, it's not going to matter. Alright, reveal an X hero. I revealed this guy, so I don't have to discard a card. Okay, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then if you add that, so we defeat Strife. I think he's one of the... Did he come with the base set? He either came with the base set or Dark City set, which are notoriously easy, so there we go. Alright, well that's going to conclude this game. It was a little short. And that's going to conclude this weekly special thing I did for the release of Endgame and being able to have all the Phase 3 Infinity Saga Cinematic Universe movies on home format. Like I said, I'm going to have a special ranking of all of the MCU movies. And not just myself, but my son and my daughter, who one's a 15-year-old high school girl and the other's a 10-year-old boy. And myself, you're going to see different opinions and different takes on what they like, on what we like. We've been watching all these movies every night to catch up, to refresh everybody's memory, although my memory doesn't need refreshing. I've seen them many, many times. I like doing special stuff like this, so if there's any more special things anybody wants me to do, let me know. I'll real seriously consider it. I love this game. This is a great game. I am aware, well, let me think for a second. Okay, I am aware that Fantasy Flight has a Contest of Champions card game with the Marvel Heroes coming out. They announced it really at Gen Con. I've seen a couple playthroughs through it. It's basically, it's a living card game, so it's like Arkham Horror the card game or Lord of the Rings and that kind of stuff. And it feels a lot like basically a little mix of that, Sentinels of the Multiverse, and Legendary here. They announced that it comes out in October. And then, every month is going to have a release because it's a living card game. I think, small pack, then a bigger pack, a small pack, something like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm interested in playing it and see what it is, but I just don't know if I have the money with all my other games to invest in something like that. Because you have a release once a month. And I'm a completionist, to be honest with you. This game right here, to me, is fine. And they keep adding expansions, so it does good. People like it. So I don't know. I have to play it to get my thoughts on it, honestly. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to invest in it anytime soon. Maybe later on down the line, if the reviews are rave for it and people really seem to love it and it keeps getting better and better and they keep putting out more stuff, something like during tax time, I may spend just a bunch of money and get it. So there's that. But this game right here is just fine. And we're going to continue on Dice and Decked Wednesdays to keep playing Legendary whenever it comes its turn. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Hey, and go get Endgame. Make sure you get Endgame. Great stuff there. Remember it for what it is, because it looks like the MCU is going to go down the crapper with Phase 4. So, yeah. The comics have already gone down the crapper years ago. We had the movies. Looks like we're going to lose the movies, so it looks like all we're going to have is the games. And that's it. The games. And this is a great game, and they haven't ruined it yet. Let's just say that. They've made a couple missteps, but they haven't ruined it. I'll see you next time, so until then, have fun.